How soon are we pulling out, Tony?
Ben says it'll be about an hour, Mr. O'Dallas.
What's your hurry, Blue Eyes? Tell your fortune.
Madam Sonia, I don't have a drop to cross your palm with.
This far from payday, every bottle is empty. Too bad. I feel very clairvoyant tonight. You're about to meet a beautiful stranger.
I always am.
I won't go down there, Jeff. No matter what you say, no matter what you do.
I'd forgotten how beautiful you are when you're angry.
I was a fool to come back.
But you weren't happy without me.
You said things would be different. You said you'd never ask anything like that again.
Mr. Charles is getting a little impatient.
You go crawl under a rock and take your brother with you.
So long, Greg. I'll handle it.
What do I tell Charles if he wants to leave?
You can tell him anything you please. But find yourself another girl because I'm through.
Catherine, my love, this is a fancy saloon west of Dodge, and I'm a very poor man with a very large overhead.
Well, you can take me off the overhead right now.
The fabulous Karina, back from a successful season at the San Francisco Opera House. You've got a lot of class, sweetheart. I don't intend to let it go to waste.
It's no use, Jeff. I won't let you do this to me again.
A good marriage is a good business. And you're a real business asset, Catherine. No more games. You're back where you belong. You'll do what I tell you. You're going downstairs and be your old charming self again.
I told you were going to be a big hit last night, didn't I? So what did you do? You stopped the show cold. There isn't another one like you in the business, Jeremiah. You've got class. Yes, sir. You know, if you were with Barnum, you'd have the center ring all to yourself, you would.
Hey, does he? Oh, Jeremiah looks a little bit seedy today, doesn't he?
That's because he's not getting his proper diet. And Jeremiah isn't a vegetarian, you know.
Why don't you give him a dose of castor oil?
Jeremiah, he was only joking. Casey, I've told you not to say in front of him. Spell it.
Oh, Duffy, that's downright silly.
It is. He understands every word you say.
You'd have me believing that these weren't dumb animals.
There aren't any dumb animals, Casey. Just dumb people. You've really blotted your copybook with Jeremiah, I'll tell you that.
I'll fix that up. Jeremiah, let's bear the hatchet, old fella. Jeremiah, you turn your backside around the front side. I'm talking to you.
He can be just as stubborn as you are, Casey.
Well, how are things here? Have we acquired any new animals, Casey? I gave you my word for it, didn't I? Take a look around, Ben. I haven't even picked up a stray pup lately. Saw a couple of real hungry ones the other day. I should have snuck them in. Ben dogs don't eat too much.
No, one dog doesn't, Casey.
Yes, sir, but your honor, I swear that every living critter that was in the town of Wheaton when we arrived is still in the town of Wheaton. You got me taking the pledge.
You know, Casey, your trouble is your heart's too big for your pocketbook. Okay, I'll go check for stowaway kids.
I don't think he believes us. Come on.
I'll go. Please don't tell anyone you saw me.
How do you think that drug will keep her asleep?
24 hours. I had to give her a good stiff shoulder. I've never been able to touch this back.
Who could ever do a thing like that?
Tony, this world is full of cruel people.
At the face of an angel.
I don't know what she's running away from, but I sure don't blame her.
Casey, let's not tell Ben anything about it.
How long do you think we can keep anything away from Ben around here?
Well, long enough for her to get away.
Come to think about it, we're not going to place ourselves for the next 48 hours. We got repairs to make. Besides, why not tell Ben? I've never seen him turn anybody down that was in trouble.
Well, maybe Ben will think she ought to stay here.
We'll come right down to it. We don't know that she wants to get away.
Casey, why'd she hide in our tent?
Hey, you got a point there. Guy, she's a beautiful child, though, isn't she? All right, we won't tell Ben until he finds out. If we don't get outside and start doing some work, that'll be the next 5 minutes. Come on, let's get out of here. Let her rest.
Casey, let's just get rolling now. We can make our repairs further down the
Why
line.
are you going up there and get your work done? I gotta have my system thinking time.
We stay here, Ben's gonna find out about
Tony,
her.
I gotta have this thinking time alone, too.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen her.
Mind if I talk with some of your people?
Just be wasting your time. Check the whole circus.
Hunting for someone?
No. Just a routine we go through every time we move.
You the law, mister?
No. My name is Greg Andrews. I'm looking for my sister, Catherine.
How old is the child?
She's not a child.
What makes you think she'd be here then?
Coach doesn't leave until Wednesday. No one else left town last night.
You figure your sister might have ran away?
I didn't say that, mister. I'm just checking every possibility, that's all.
Well, we're sorry, but, she's not here.
Thanks.
You don't like him, do you?
No, sir, I sure don't.
You're the one that always said don't judge by appearances.
Uh-huh.
Casey, you got something on your mind?
Mm-hmm. What's the next water hole?
Indian Springs, about 2 days from here.
Look, Ben, couldn't we wait to get there to make the repairs?
We probably could, but I wouldn't want to wait any longer than that.
Why don't you tell the folks to hitch up their wagon? Let's get ready to roll in about an hour, huh?
Casey,
Huh?
I get the feeling you're trying to keep something from me.
Like what?
Well, that I don't know. Like Madame Sonia always says, suddenly I feel very clairvoyant.
Why don't you go talk to Madame Sonia? She might give you something to take for that.
Casey,
Huh?
are you trying to keep something from me?
Look, Ben, do we roll or don't we?
We roll.
Well, doggone it, let's get started.
Won't that hurt her arms?
We can't take a chance if we're rolling over on her back. I think she'll be all right. Fasten it.
isn't the first time I've ever tied anybody to a bunk.
I wonder what her name is.
I don't know, but whatever it is, you're gonna like it.
How about me driving the wagon, Casey?
You just get up front where you belong.
The road's rough, you know how these drivers are.
Drive me crazy, Tony. This wagon's gonna have the best driver we got.
Who?
Me.
Why did you say so in the first place?
Casey, you in there?
All right, Ben, I'll be right out. Oh, hi, Ben.
You ready to roll?
Oh, sure.
Where's your driver?
I'm driving myself.
Why?
I gosh, 'cause I want to. Do I have to explain everything I do around here? Well, it just so happens that I just like to drive this little old wagon once in a while. Let it roll! That's something new.
Upward and onward, Casey.
Say one thing, you're the best with those knives.
Hello?
Where am I?
You're with friends.
I have no friends.
You have now.
Who are you?
Tony?
Such an awful dream. Oh, Lord, let me wake up.
When you do wake up, I'll be here to help you.
No one can help me.
Who are you running away from?
Myself.
You didn't do that to yourself.
Myself. Myself.
So you couldn't roll over and hurt your back. I'll have you loose here in a minute.
Casey!
Who are you?
My name's Casey Thompson. You're in my circus wagon.
Oh. The circus.
Uh-huh. And this is my partner, Ben Travis. Ben, this is, oh.
Where are we?
We're just pulling into Indian Springs. How long have you been stowed away with us?
I hid in the tent at waiting.
You know, Casey, this is probably the girl they were looking for.
Do they know I'm here?
Is your name Catherine? You don't have to answer that. That's your own business. Casey! Ben Travis. I want to show you something. Turn around, honey. Look at that.
Who was looking for me? Was it the sheriff?
You know, honey, fella came around here looking for his sister. Said her name was Catherine. I got sick. Ben and I told him we hadn't seen anybody. Right, Ben? Well, yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Hello, Tony.
You two know each other?
Yes, we know each other.
You gonna let her stay, Ben?
Yeah, as far as Abilene.
I brought some things for the new girl, but she's not in Casey's wagon. Where is she?
She's in number 11 now.
What's her name?
We haven't asked her yet.
Oh. Huh. Well, I guess we can always call her Hey You.
Look, Ben, isn't there something she could do? I mean, so she could stay with us?
No, we can't take on any new people. We're behind on the payroll as it is.
Well, look, she can have half my wages.
Why are you so interested in this girl?
I just found her, that's all.
Did you ever see her before?
No?
You sure?
You wouldn't be calling me a liar now, would you, Ben?
No, I'm just trying to get at the facts.
Well, I'm telling you the facts, mister. I never laid eyes on her till I found her in that tent.
I can't understand why you'd be this interested in a person you know nothing about.
Look, all I asked you was about a job for her. You're the one that's making such a big deal out of it.
Maybe I am. She came here under strange circumstances. We know nothing about her.
No, what do we have to know? Do we have to know somebody's history before we can help them?
Look, Tony, use your head. She may be wanted by the law. This wouldn't do the circus any good, you know.
Oh, what do you think she is, a thief or something?
I don't know what I think. But I do try to think before I jump into things. It's a private fight, or can anybody get into it? Tony, it's only reasonable that we try to find out something about her.
You know, it's strange how three men can look at the same woman and each one of them see her different. Now, Tony, for instance, sees an angel. He falls in love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so, just a little bit. Ben, here he sees something troubles him, like a sinner running away from the law.
What do you see, Casey?
A hurt child.
Well, which one of us is right?
Who knows? But we all three know that she's been hurt and she's been frightened. So let's don't make her tell anything she doesn't want to tell, huh?
Turn around and I'll help you with your shirt. Hey, you met up with the bad one, didn't you? People talk about the men in the circus being such a rough lot. But the worst roustabout in this outfit wouldn't do a thing like that. Well, turn around now. Let's see how you look. It's like you stepped right off the cover of a candy box.
You're making me look like something I'm not.
I don't think so. I don't know how you looked before. But this is the way you look right to me.
Thank you. Maybe someday I can repay you.
Don't worry about that. I just hope you learned your lesson. You landed right side up this time, but next time you might not be so lucky.
I won't forget your kindness.
Come on. Let's show Ben and Tony and Casey
what the cat dragged in.
Come on.
Those next two towns sound real good, Tony.
I think so.
Well, I'll be a ring-tailed skunk.
You look lovely.
She looks a little different, doesn't she?
No, not to me.
Here, sit down. I'll get you something to eat.
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Well, you've got to get your strength back, my dear.
You've been so very kind, all of you. I don't think I'd still be alive if it wasn't for you. I want you to ask anything you'd like to know.
It's really none of our business. I think we agree to that.
We're on our way to Abilene, if that should fit into your plans.
Abilene's as good as any place. I can get a stage there.
We're going to be here for a couple of days. Give you time to rest up a little bit, huh?
Thank you.
Now, my dear, what shall we call you?
Karina?
Karina. I think that's a beautiful name.
You're getting lazier every day. You've got to have exercise whether you like it or not. You understand?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Would you have breakfast with me? I never did like to eat alone.
Thank you.
We lose more crockery that way. Gosh, it's good to see you laughing. Have you ever been around a circus before?
No.
Well, like the fella said, there's no life like it, if that's the life that you like.
I woke up this morning in a whole new world. I'd like to think I didn't have to go back to the old one, but I'd only be kidding myself.
If it should happen that a fella came around here like that fella did before looking for a girl, I'm still saying she's not here.
Thank you.
You know, a circus hangs together. An outsider threatens one of us, why, he threatens all of us.
But I'm not circus.
Well, you came to us for help, and we took you in. Now, it's up to all of us to try and protect you.
It's like a family, isn't it?
I sure like to think so.
I never had a family before. Must be wonderful.
How sad. Every bottle must end up empty. Tell your fortune, Dark Eyes.
You already have.
It was you gave me the bottle. I forgot. What did I give you in return?
Well, you told me I'd meet a very beautiful stranger.
I cheated you. I traded promises for wine.
I don't feel cheated.
The moon is cruel when we grow old. The night is full of ghosts. He knows. Animals always know when ghosts walk among us.
Well, in the morning, maybe things will look better.
Perhaps, if we live through the night. Be careful tonight, Dark Eyes. The world may change and never be the same again.
Something upset at you? Jeremiah. Susie, be quiet. Look at him. He's glad to get home.
You know, this lock was busted. How come you didn't notice it?
He seemed all right when I gave him his dinner. Is Melda hurt badly?
Casey says he thinks her leg's broke.
Why would Melda get so scared of Atlas? She knows him and she likes him.
You gotta admit he's a pretty frightening thing to run into loose at night, don't you?
It really wasn't Atlas's fault, Ben. All he wanted to do was have a look around. He wouldn't have hurt anybody, you know that.
All right, we'll forget about it this time, Duffy.
Thank you, Ben. You know, he's really a good bear. All my life, I never saw a bear as good as him.
Sure is a crazy night out tonight, isn't it? Huh?
You and Madame Sonia.
Karina, this is my friend, Madame Sonia, the mystic seer of the East.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Didn't I tell you you were about to meet a beautiful stranger?
I'll never doubt you again.
Let me see your palm, my dear.
No, thank you.
Every woman wants to know the future.
I don't.
I saw you coming before you came. You were gowned in red, blood red.
Don't.
She's only teasing you.
Blood drips from your back, but your hands are white as snow. Let me see those hands.
Karina!
Don't worry, my pretty. You know there's a debt must be settled.
You take it easy. She doesn't understand your talk.
She seemed to understand perfectly.
Karina, don't run away! Karina! Karina! She's just a silly old woman who likes to frighten people. Well, when you get to know her, you just laugh at her.
She said a debt must be settled.
Well, she says that to everyone. Karina,
You don't know who I am. What I am.
I don't care.
You will.
Not the way I feel about you.
Don't.
Don't give me orders.
I'm only trying to warn you.
Stop trying.
And her face was fair, and a moonbeam halo caressed her hair. Melda's asleep. I sure hate to pull that road down and sat down. We're gonna miss it. Why are you bogged up in such deep thought about it?
Why? I was just thinking about Karina. I don't know, there's a look in her eye. I don't understand it.
You ain't falling for that girl, are you, Ben?
Falling for her? Now, what makes you say that?
Seems like there's a look in your eye, too.
You think so, huh?
Well, I'm an old hand at detecting the symptoms. And anything could happen on a night like this, Mr. Travis.
strange how suddenly a night comes? And you wish it could last forever.
Well, why this night?
Because tonight the world is lost in shadows. Nothing is real.
Shadows and unreality? Is that what you want?
I can imagine myself anything I want to be. Oh, I wish I could stay here. Part of the circus.
Why, the circus is a world of light. And the harshest kind of reality.
You're a whole separate little world unto yourselves. I've never known such warmth.
Oh, people come to the circus looking for many different things. You know, it's funny how often they find them.
What brought you here?
I was born into the circus. Oh, it's a whole world apart. There's no other excitement that can match it.
I've had knives thrown at me and never a scratch. I'm gonna look great in my costume.
We're going to have to pull your act, Melvin, until this leg heals.
But you need the act.
Mm-hmm.
You'd look great in my costume.
Ready?
Ready.
My dear, if you're tense, you're liable to move. You must relax.
Oh, I'm very relaxed. Really, I am.
I've performed this act for 15 years. Melda's my fourth assistant. Not one of my ladies was ever hurt by me. First there was Carmelita. Spanish, of course. Oh, I was madly in love with her. It was inevitable. How can you throw knives to the same woman every day of your life and not fall in love with her? But alas, we toured California, and Carmelita met a handsome ranchero. And it was my painful duty to give the bride away. Found Saritza in San Francisco. She helped me forget my bitterness over Carmelita. She gave me much more to be bitter about. Left me for a juggler who wasn't even a feature attraction. Then Isabel. Never have I known such magnificent fights. As long as we fought, Isabel and I were happy. But gradually, over the years, we came to agree too much. And boredom set in, like dry rot. She left me in Dodge. It was a bad place to be left, but better there than nowhere. And then I met Melda.
What do you think you're doing?
Ben, Karina's taking Melda's place in the act.
Well, you can't put an inexperienced girl in my throwing act, Casey.
I've never hurt anyone in my whole life.
Take it easy, Ben. We're just trying the girl out.
I want to do it.
Does Ben think I am no longer an artist?
No, Mr. Odalis, this has nothing to do with it.
I am throwing the knives.
It's just that they came a little too close for comfort.
Too close.
Too close to Ben.
This is all a little unsettling.
Go on, Mr. Odalis. You just reached Melda.
I found Melda in St. Louis.
All right, so I made a fool of myself.
Hmm?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, just like the man said, he just wasn't interested in the girl.
Go on, keep it up. Hey, make me do something I feel sorry.
Oh, now, Ben, simmer down.
What's the joke here, boys?
Tony, I'm afraid you wouldn't think it was funny.
Oh, why not?
Oh, Casey's got it into his thick skull that I like Karina.
Do you?
Not in the way he means, no.
Well, that's okay then, because I do.
Well, now we know.
Mm-hmm. Now we know.
dear. Is something wrong?
I saw...
You look as though you'd seen a ghost.
No. Not a ghost. Unfortunately, not a ghost.
Yeah, that's better. If the wind doesn't shift, I think we'll be all right, Susie. You think you'll be comfortable now? Who's out there? Who's out there? Night like this, a man's liable to imagine just about anything. Oh, well, best thing is go to sleep and hope for a better morning. Good night, Susie, old girl.
Tony, you've got to believe me. I saw a man,
We went through the woods inch by inch.
but I saw him.
You just thought you did.
No, he was there. Tony, I have to tell you about him.
You don't have to tell me anything about anyone. Karina, it's today and tomorrow that's important. We can't help what happened before.
You can't run away from it either. I've already tried that.
Well, I run away from lots of things. Time helps some of them.
Time won't take care of this.
Well, you had a terrible experience. But that's behind you now. And you're coming away from it real fine. Just don't look back. That's
Tony, I have to go back. Tony, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
because of the man you thought you saw.
Yes.
Was he the one that beat you?
No.
If you ever do see that man again, I want to know it.
See him? Oh, dear Lord, if only I could.
You want to see him?
More than anything in the world.
I guess I just didn't understand. Well, I thought, of course, that you were through with him.
Through with him? You think I want to go back to him? Tony, I killed him.
You killed him?
Well, he was coming at me with a strap, and I killed him.
But that was self-defense.
Oh, no, it was much more. It was anger and hate, fear, bitterness and disgust.
Karina, did anyone see you?
No. But they'll know. That's why I have to go back. I knew that this afternoon when I stood there sick with fear. I cannot spend the rest of my life running.
Then I'll take you away. We'll go to Mexico. Nobody's going to find us there.
I'm going back, Tony.
Are you ready to come home now, darling, or shall I come back in a half an hour? Always willing to spare my wife for a half hour.
Jeff, you're alive.
Yes, darling, you still have a husband. Better luck next time.
You better get on out of here now, mister.
Not without my wife.
Tony!
Now, my fine lady, you're going back home. Hey, Rube!
What happened?
He got Karina, Ben.
Get him into Casey's wagon.
Across the compound.
Tell her! You keep his attention here. I'll circle around and back. We'll try to draw his fire. I'm taking my wife out of here. Keep away from us. I'm warning you. All of you. Let us out of here! Run, Karina, run!
Oh, take it easy, Tony. I'm not hurting you. Like I'm spending all my time on this circus, bandaging people up.
Where's my bullet?
What are you doing, making a collection of them things?
Maybe I will. Come on.
Are you all right?
I sure am. Are you?
Yes. Well, now you know all about me. My husband ran a saloon and I worked for him. If you were in love, it was only for a moment. With someone who never existed. I'm not that girl, Tony. And I'm sorry.
Karina, the past is dead.
We can't pretend it never happened.
No.
I'll never forget you, Tony. Goodbye. All the things that worried you about me were true.
Casey says you're leaving us.
Yes, in the morning.
No more shadows.
No more. Back to reality. The only place you can go to pick up the pieces and start again. I wish we'd met a long time ago.
I hope we meet again.
Melda packed you some things that you might need them on the trip. Rafe, tie 'em to the saddle.
You know how very much I appreciate everything you've done.
Goodbye, child, and be happy.
Yours is the happiest world I've ever known.
Well, we all saw her different. An angel, a sinner, and a child. Which of us was right?
Each of you. We are all angels, all sinners, all children. Depending on who is looking at us.
There's your answer, Casey.
Don't know about you, boys. I got work to do.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Stand around and talk all day?
Now, look here, Ben Travis. You never saw the day I didn't pitch in and do some... Madam Sonia, look in the crystal ball there and tell us how good business is going to be in Abilene, huh?
I can't. I don't feel very clairvoyant today.